Autodesk offers a broad set of tools across all phases of product development, from ideation, I like that. Is that even a word? I love it, though. To design, performance, testing, and lots more. Our next guest is here to talk about just that because his group handles those things. Senior Vice President for Autodesk Manufacturing Solutions is Buzz Kross. Buzz, welcome into Tomorrow. How you doing?
I'm doing very well, Dave. How about yourself?
Doing fine. This is our first Autodesk University, and we're loving it. We are learning so much, and the networking that goes on, and the camaraderie of people that are saying, oh, yeah, look what I did. Oh, well, look what I can do. And look what I'm doing now.
Amazing customers, aren't they?
True.
They always blow me away with what they've done.
And it's neat to know that so much can be accomplished with so many of the tools that you guys provide. This is what's truly fascinating. So, of course, we invite our audience to check out the highlight video that we'll have on the website this week as well to see some of the things we're talking about. But Autodesk software, of course, as we're learning, used to design and engineer everything from printers to cars to mobile phones to watches. I'm learning all kinds of things. Why is the company's work in manufacturing, especially that market, so innovative? How did you guys do what you do?
Sure. Well, one thing, that market is really a huge market, and the way people win in that market is by having a product that's better than their competitors.
True.
You know, look at the iPhone. Innovative in design, innovative the way it feels. You know, that little difference makes a big difference. So that's why our customers use software like ours. So they want to make a better product.
True. So are you telling me Steve Jobs used some Autodesk stuff in designing the iPhone as well?
I would say Apple's designers use our stuff. I have no idea what Steve himself uses.
Yeah, I see.
But
yeah, at least his team certainly uses many of your tools.
Because they're very focused on aesthetics, how their products appear. That's how they're able to, it's one of the ways they can gain an advantage in the market. And that's what we're helping our customers do.
Sure. And one of the ways you're doing that is what's called digital prototyping. We talked a little bit about that earlier on the show, but it is absolutely assisting manufacturers of all kinds.
Sure. You know, and the old method is to make a physical prototype.
Yeah.
They're very expensive, they're slow. Once you make one, it's really hard to change. We can do all those same things digitally. You can test it, you can simulate it, you'll know what you're going to get before you build it. Big advantage.
Oh, for sure. And make the changes then and do all sorts of things to it before you start having to do it.
You know, the other thing is no one designs by themselves.
Yeah.
If I was designing something for you, I would need to show it to you. You know, traditional engineering, I would show you a blueprint.
Yeah.
You know, not that many people can understand blueprint.
Yeah.
So now I can show you a 3D digital model. I can rotate it. You can see it. You can see how it works. It brings engineering data out of the priesthood of engineering to everybody. It's a big advantage.
It's a good analogy there, too.
Yeah, well, that's very much what used to happen.
Something holy, a holy grail maybe even in design.
Now the whole enterprise can use that data.
Sure. Let's talk a little bit about Autodesk Inventor software as well, because certainly there's a whole other category of folks that are doing some unique things with that software. Tell me about it.
Sure. Inventor is our main product. It's our central product. It's our engineering tool that does modeling and simulation. So that's where people put their data. That's where they design their data. That's where they simulate it for failure, for mechanism, for structure, for bill of materials. That's where they document it.
So how does it know? I mean, when you start talking about for failure and things like that, if it's a design that I'm coming up with, that I have this idea, how does the software know as I start to put it together where there may be some structural defects and things?
Sure. Well, it understands things like materials. It's a solid model, so it knows what it is. Okay, it's a real digital prototype. So you simply have to do things like say there's going to be a certain amount of pressure at a certain point, and it'll show you how much it'll deflect, where it'll fail, you know, what the stresses are like.
And it doesn't really matter if the item is small or humongous, it'll still do those things for you based on whatever parameters you're working with.
That's correct. Whether it's the very small scale or a building. Autodesk software works on all of those things.
Share with me, if you will, Buzz, some of your favorite examples of some of the things that your group has worked with.
So one of my, you know, I'm a car guy. I love cars. Virtually every car in the world is designed with our industrial design software. In fact, while here in Las Vegas, I got to drive a Lamborghini. Very much fun. You know, again, these things are designed with our software. Watches, we talked about watches. Our software is really good at mechanisms, how products move.
And I say that's something that I would not have guessed, that Autodesk software is used to design watches, because you figure, haven't they been around like forever? But long before computers and software, and yet now they've been refined.
Oh yeah,
using
nothing's
software.
ever good enough, and nothing's ever accurate enough, right? So you can always take any design, innovate it, and make it better. So, you know, whether it's airplanes, cell phone, watches, or cars, our customers do all these things. So it's just a lot of fun to be with these guys
No
and
doubt.
hear what they design.
Design matters, huh?
Design does matter.
I love it. You can check out the things that Buzz and his team are working on when you visit Autodesk.com. Buzz Kross, thanks very much for spending a couple of minutes with us here at Autodesk University. I hope we can get you back on again soon. There's more to talk about, and we want to do it.
Dave, it's my pleasure. I really enjoyed it.
Terrific.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Back with more from Las Vegas. I'm Dave Graveline. This is Into Tomorrow on the Advanced Media Network.